What's up, guys? It's the Big Man JT here, coming to y'all with another Vinyl Monday. And this is episode 12. If you guys like these videos, please thumbs up, subscribe, share, and favorite. And that would help me a lot. And yeah. My goal is to get to about 90 subscribers or so. Yeah. Anyway. Today on Vinyl Monday, we will be doing some 45s, 78s, and albums. Or 35s if you want to call them. I don't know, but anyway, we'll start off with the 78s. And this is a 78 of, let me see here. I think it's, yeah, Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys. So I'm going to try to do this like this. I'm going to try to put a little bit closer to the camera so y'all can see a little bit better. It's been a little bit in condition, you know, because I think this was probably released in probably like the 40s, and it has Lester Flatt, so yeah, in the 40s, because in 1945 Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs joined Bill Monroe's band. In November, that's when bluegrass was invented. So yeah, it has songs on here like, I can't really see it because it's a little bit scratched, but it's on Columbia. I like that. Mother's on Mother's Only Sleeping. Okay, there we go. Mother's Only Sleeping. That is a good song. I like that song because it's just an old gospel song, you know. Mother's Only Sleeping. And it's just Bill Monroe and Lester Flatt nailing it with the tenor. And on the other side, it's Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys, Mansions for Me. I like this song. I like this album. I mean, I like this 45. I would give it about 10 out of 10. So yeah. On to the next one. Next we got, let me see here. Ooh, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. I'll tell you what, I was very excited to get this at the flea market when I saw this. So, and the Columbia paper condition is a little bit good shape, so you can actually see, hopefully. Let me put it a little bit closer to the camera so y'all can see. Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. I think it's a little bit backwards because the camera, I don't know why, but anyway, it has the song, which you guys already saw it, My Darling Last Goodbye, and on the other side, Over the Hill to the Poorhouse. I like this album. Why do I keep saying album? I mean, 78. It's just, I like to buy 78s, guys. You know, 78s, you know, are my jam. You know, 10 out of 10 for that one. And I think we have two more. Yeah, two more. This is one of my favorite singers of all time of the 20th century. It is Mr. Frank Sinatra. And I can't really read that. I apologize, guys, but I Concentrate on You. Frank Sinatra. Songs by Sinatra, Volume 1. And on the other side, it is Frank Sinatra, I'm Sorry I Made You Cry. But it's in tremendous condition, even though it's a little bit, you know, on this side, but it's just an amazing condition. So yeah, 10 out of 10. And this is actually in the 40s, because Frank's voice was very high, but when he started to get a little bit older, because all those cigarettes, man, back then people just smoked a lot, and they didn't even know that cigarettes were dangerous. Well, when life goes on, you learn a lot. So yeah, on to our last one. It's another Frank Sinatra one, and it is excuse me, guys, All the Things You Are. And Over the Rainbow. I guess this song's probably somewhere over the rainbow. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I guess. I really don't know. I think I listened to this album. Why do I keep calling it an album? I'm really sorry, guys. This record probably. I guess I'll have to listen to it and find out. But yeah, 10 out of 10. So those are my 78s. I'm gonna put them right there. And let me get to the 45s. So this one is, I think, an Elvis Presley one. Yeah, Elvis Presley. This one is Blue Christmas, and Santa Claus is back in town. As you can see on the label, let me see if, yep, there we go. You can't really see because my big stupid finger's in the way. But it says Blue Christmas on this side, and Santa Claus is back in town. If you guys can see it, it's a little bit blurred, but I like it. 10 out of 10 for this 45. And Tony Allen and the Champs, and Night Owl. I really do like vocal groups from the 50s. There's just something about them that I like, you know. This is just probably like a vocal group from the 50s, and this is their only probably 2 hits from the time. So yeah, I would say 9 out of 10. And here is another Elvis Presley one, Tell Me Why, with the Jordanaires. If you guys don't know who the Jordanaires are, they are the background singers for a lot of great artists, from Marty Robbins to Patsy Cline to Jim Reeves to Kenny Rogers, like 30 of the greatest country singers that ever lived. But anyway, let me see here. Blue River. It's okay, you know. Some songs I don't really like from Elvis, but you know, it's okay. 8 out of 10. Let me see here. Don't. This is Elvis and the Jordanaires. Don't. And I beg you. I beg of you. And on the other side is Hard-Headed Woman and Good Rocking Tonight with the Jordanaires. You guys can probably see it, but it's in there because it's in the plastic bag. On to the next one. Oh, I give that probably I would give it a 9 out of 10. Money Honey, Elvis Presley again. Money Honey, and Once I Love Had Fear. I can't really read that other part because it's scratched. But I'll tell you guys what. I do like side... I would call it Money Honey side 1 because the intro is done with Scotty Moore, Elvis's first guitar player. I would give this 45 10 out of 10. Now, Ocean. I have never heard this band before. Put Your Hand in the Hand. I like this song. Tear Down the Frex. And the songwriter is Greg Brown. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And here is Merle Haggard. Misery and Gin. Like that song. Good song. And oh yeah, I think I said 7 out of 10. I think on that one. Probably. I don't know. I couldn't remember, even though it's been a second ago. No One to Sing For But the Band. I like this 45 because it has a rainbow on it. It has Columbia. And I think this was in the 80s. 80s. So 1980. That was probably in the 70s, I believe. And here's I can't really read it, but I'll just say Newton John. Newton John, Let Me Be There, and Maybe When I'll Think of You. I would give this a 6 out of 10. But I do like the label on there. The Seekers. Gary Girl, and When the Stars Begin to Fall. 9 out of 10. Because they're just a folk group from the 60s, and I actually need to start listening to these more and more. Next one is Donny. How do you say that name? Osomend. I'm just gonna say Osomend. Time to Ride. And Go Away, Little Girl. Again, 9 out of 10. Some songs, they're okay. Like, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And if you guys can see, there's my banjo right there. I need to start really practicing on that banjo. I really need to. And I like that poster, Follow Your Dreams, and that's what I'm doing. I'm following my musical dreams. So yeah, and remind you, follow your dreams, guys. No matter what anyone says, follow your dreams. Journey, Open Arms. That's a good song. And Little Girl. I would give this 10 out of 10 because I like rock bands a lot. Then I would guess, I think Ocean's a rock band, so I guess I would give it like a 8 out of 10 because I like rock and roll a lot. Heavy band, metal, like Ozzy Osbourne. Johnny Preston, My Heart Knows, on Mercury. And Running Bear. That's also J.P. Richardson, known as the Big Bopper. That was written by the Big Bopper. If you guys can see that, but my stupid fingers are in the way because of the shadows. There you go. It's a little bit scratched, but, that's just how the way it is. Ooh, we got a little bit of Rod Stewart, The Battle Trap, and... oh yeah, Cat Stevens. So this is actually two different artists on two different sides. The first cut is the deepest. I would give these two songs 10 out of 10 because I like Cat Stevens, and I never heard of Rodney Stewart, but heck, maybe I would like him. Oh yeah, is this Ray? Oh yeah, Ray. Wait, yeah, Ray Charles. Ray Charles on Paramount. Yeah, Paramount Records. When My Dreamboat Comes Home and Crying Time. I would give this song, this 45, 10 out of 10. And the last one is Willie Nelson. And again, this is just two artists on two different sides. Willie Nelson on the road again on, what is it, Columbia? Yeah, Columbia Records. And Johnny, how do you say that? Gimbel. Oh yeah, Johnny Gimbel. Jumpin' Cotton Eye Joe. That's a good song. Here you come, by. Here you go. Here you come, by. Drop my Joe. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, that's the 45s. Last one, onto the albums. This one I can't really say its name, guys, so forgive me. But it's Teddy Bear by Red So. I'm just gonna say Sovi. And this is a pretty good album. Sometimes he does recitations and just singing. I think my favorite song probably on here is just Teddy Bear. It's just, he just talks about, his dad used to be a truck driver, and, all these truck drivers goes to his home, to this little boy's home, and he wanted to be a truck driver himself like his dad, and it's just a beautiful song. I like the background of it. It shows the other albums too, what you can get. That's what I like about it back in the day. It showed that what type of other albums you could get of the artist that you liked. It's just very beautiful. I love they talk about the albums and what year it was from. It doesn't really say what year, but yeah. So 10 out of 10 for this one. Next one is Outlaws. This is actually a 1970s band. I thought this was a little bit of country, but it's not. It has songs on here like The Lights Are On Bright. But no, that's not it. The Lights Are On But Nobody's Home, Garage Band, Blue Water, Come Home, I'll Be Leaving Soon, Too Long Without Her, It's Alright, Come On, Dance With Me, Long Gone. I like this album. I would give it 9 out of 10 because I was tired and, but I just like to listen to music, you know. And it came out in 1979, so 9 out of 10. I like this record though. The last record, guys, for tonight is John Denver. An Evening with John Denver. I have not listened to the full album. I've only listened to one because this is a 2-record set. I didn't really listen to the, how would I say it? The full album. I only listened to side 1. I didn't listen to side... Well, hold on. I gotta say it like this. I haven't listened to side A, and I didn't listen to side D. But I think I'll listen to it tonight. So yeah, I would just give this like a 10 out of 10 because I like John Denver a lot. I like the smile that he gives to the audience. And this is actually a live record. I like this. You guys can pause it and see and read it. And on the back, can you imagine what was it like back in the day to be in a concert like this if there was a huge superstar? It has songs like The Music Is You, Farewell, Amarillo, Mother Nature's Son, Summer Tonight, Today, Saturday Night, and Tudo Ohio. I'm sorry guys, I can't really read that well. Matthew, Rocky Mountain Stew, Sweet Sunder, Mama's Furry Bed, and Angie's Song, The Eagle and the Hawk, My Sweet Lady. Oh, it's Annie's Song. Annie's Song. Sorry about that, guys. Annie's Other Song, Boy from the Country, Rhythms and Reasons, and Forest Land, Picking the Sun Down, Thank God I'm a Country Boy, Take Me Home Country Roads, Poems, Prayers, and Promises, Rocky Mountain High, and This Old Guitar. I have not listened to Side B, Side C, and Side D, but I listened to Side A. Great. Just great songs. Give it a 10 out of 10. And yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up, subscribe, share, and favorite. So peace guys. Have a nice day. And